Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Just Simply Sports here with me. I am Kaja. I'm just going to get right down to it, you guys, all right? Because the Heisman finalists, the names have been released, and leading the charge are these two extremely talented young men, Travis Hunter, Colorado, Ashton Genty, Boise State. Now, I have my picture specifically next to Travis Hunter on purpose. That is intentional because to me, there's no reason why he should not be unanimous when it comes to this decision for the Heisman Trophy. Okay. You guys, look, I am in no way trying to discount what Ashton Genty has accomplished or may accomplish this season. I know that right now he's currently at 2,497 yards. I wrote some down 'cause I don't want to mess up anybody's stats. I wanted to make sure I was speaking correctly and give everyone their due diligence, give everybody their respect, right, for what they rightfully earned and what they rightfully accomplished this season. But he has also he also carries the ball a lot. He gets a lot of carries. I feel like everything Boise State is just all Ashton Genty. It's not the same with Colorado. They have Jimmy Horn, they have Will Shepherd over there. So there are other talented players as well. So it's not as if Travis is getting the ball every single time. And that makes a difference in my opinion. He's had Ashton Genty 344 attempts. That's a lot of attempts. So obviously he should have 29 rushing touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns, but rightfully so when you get a lot more touches. I personally think if Travis got more touches, then obviously he may have, more touchdowns. His stats probably would be crazier than what they are. But let's just go down some of the list of Travis Hunter's stats, you guys, and accomplishments. There's a lot, so I had to write them down. I did not want to mess it up again. I want to be respectful to both of these players. Now, he is honorable mention for Offensive Player of the Year, honorable mention, Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, unanimous first team defensive back after 31 tackles. 31 tackles. He broke up 11 touchdowns. He also has leading the Big 12, 92 receptions, you guys, 14 receiving touchdowns. I know this doesn't sound as glamorous as 29, but again, keep in mind, he does not have the ball as much as Ashton Genty does. All right, 21 receiving plays of 20 yards. That's what? 21, 20. So out of the 21 times he's rushed for 20 yards or more, that's a lot. That is a lot. What he's doing, what he has done, and given where Colorado came from, given someone who came from Jackson State, coming from an HBCU, in most cases, is not recognized on a national level by most. For some reason, it's deemed to be lesser than the bigger quote unquote schools, the more expensive programs with the bigger, better coaches, if you want to call it that, where all of the funding and things like that go. Coming from Jackson State, going to Colorado. No one was checking for Colorado. They were 1 and what, 10, 1 and 11 when they got there, 4 and 8, 9 and 3. Now, we're all finished to Ashton Genty. I know his team just won, a championship. They're competing. They got to the playoffs. I know Colorado did not. So I understand that winning does matter. But keep in mind, football is a team sport. It's not just only Travis Hunter. This is not golf. This is not, track. But look at where they came from. That has to be something that is brought into consideration, at least in my personal humble, very humble opinion. In most cases, people look down on Colorado compared to the other programs. A lot has been said about these young men, about what kind of leader Deion Sanders is, he isn't. A lot of articles have written about him attacking his character. It wasn't even about professionalism, in my opinion. It was about his character, attacking the players. There was a lot that was said about what they weren't going to accomplish, what they wouldn't do. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, when it comes to the Heisman Trophy. I know they have over 900 voters who are going to, do this thing. I'm sure Ashton Genty will get some votes. But to me, hands down, it should be Travis Hunter. We have not seen, or at least I haven't seen, I'm going to speak for myself. Maybe it's been somebody 20 years ago, 30 years ago who has done what he is doing at such a high level. That makes the difference. I'm sure someone else has played both sides of the ball before. But at this level, if you watch this young man in any of these games, he does not miss a beat. And I'm always like in awe. Like he does not get tired. Like offense, defense, he finds a way to impact them winning. He finds a way to impact the team regardless, no matter what he's on. He doesn't seem to get tired. He doesn't like drop a beat. Like his production on both sides is always the same. It's always at level 200. He gives everything and then some. I mean, Dion even said they have to make him like come out the game, like otherwise he'll keep going. Like he's so focused. He has a 4.0 GPA. I don't know what Ashton Genty's GPA is. I'm sure it's high as well. But all those things to me, and given what he is doing and what he has done, like to me, it's just unprecedented. Now I know that Ashton Genty is, on pace to beat Barry Sanders' record. So that in itself is also an amazing accomplishment. They both are doing amazing things. But because of what I just said about Travis Hunter specifically and what he has done, there's nobody else in this race who has accolades on offense and defense. And again, at a high level. He's not just out there playing some snaps, just doing some things here, there, so on and so forth. He's actually impacting them winning, and he's doing it at a high level. Let's keep that in mind. Most people in college football can only do one thing. His athleticism, his natural God given talent, his ability to do what he does on both sides is something that we have to, in my opinion, again, acknowledge and award when you see it because this does not come around often. I feel like we see running backs come around more often than what we see what Travis Hunter is doing. And again, no disrespect to Ashton Genty because he's beyond talented as well. I'm sure he's going to do great things. They both will in the NFL when they get to the next stage. But he's a little college right now. And my vote, if I had one, is going to be Travis Hunter. What do you guys think, though? Let me know in those comments.